just fuming, really.
Welcome to Birmingham. Callum's still in there. Oh, he just got boxed.
Yes!
Come on! Welcome to Birmingham. We've just been to our sponsor Sainsbury's, and here we're going to show you the stuff that we've got.
I've got some dark chocolate Liebens.
And may I add, that's all they've got for her and Charlie.
No, just for me.
Oh, just for you. Okay, that makes me feel better. Me and my partner will be tucking into tonight. Oh, sorry, we got a turn here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Tonight, me and my partner will be tucking into some blueberries. It feels so weird to say my partner. Me and my girlfriend. We'll be eating these apples. We'll be having these Tony's bites. I'll be having one of these oatmeal and raisin cookies. And these jumped out to me. Shout out to whoever does the marketing for these, because you sold me. Caramel cocoa sea salt. Now, I know what you're thinking, this looks like a lot, but it's for the full weekend, and I've got a big sweet tooth. Normally after my meal at home, I'll have a couple of homemade cookies and often a bowl of frozen fruit, maybe some dried mango in there. So it's not the perfect diet, but if you're happy up here, be happy down there, and that was pointing at my legs, nothing else.
Nice. Talk us through the weekend.
The weekend, this is the UK Outdoor Championships, which doubles up as the trials for the European Athletics Championships. Trials bit is largely irrelevant for someone like myself because I don't actually have the standard, but for a lot of other people it's highly relevant. If they can finish as the winners, the champion, they get automatic selection. So that's what a lot of people will be vying for. As a result, it means that the events, at least from what I've looked at in the men's events, are extremely stacked. I know India's up against it as well in hers, in terms of who's racing. India's going over the 5k, I'm doing the 1500, and then Scott, who's not here yet because he doesn't race until 2 days time, he's going to be doing the 5k as well. So just the three of us here, plus Charlie and Andy.
Yeah, does it seem like a year we were here last?
No, because it was 11 months.
Wow, okay. It's gone quick, right?
Yeah.
So here we are, a year older.
Nice. What are we waiting for?
So here we are in the stands, just waiting for the men's 1500 metres. Callum's in the second heat. So yeah, we're waiting for them basically.
Last year we had a bit of a chaos with the qualifying rounds and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was so refreshing. There was myself and two other coaches, went to the officials in the warm-up area today and said, right, what's the qualification? They said, it is first six, no fastest losers. Thank you very much.
Callum's still in there. Oh, he just got boxed.
Yes!
Yeah! Come on!
Callum! Well done!
Oh, that's a bit different to last year, isn't it? Hello. Stand up, take a bow. Well done. I had to buy.
That's
Is Indy all right?
Calf.
Yeah, I assumed it was a calf. That's good that at least it's the thing that she knew was a bit injured, rather than a new injury.
Yeah.
If that's a nice way of saying it.
Good run.
Yeah, that was good. I'm in the final, so I did my job. Look at my wounds. Wound one.
You haven't.
Wound one.
There were days.
Wound two. That's what you get for staying on the inside.
This man loves the spike. Christ. Talk through. All good? Job done?
Yeah, that was good. So basically, the two bits of things that Andy told me, he was like, one, he was like, you can 100% finish in the top 4 here. And I was like, okay, great.
How bloody good are you?
He was like, be ready to go. He was like, be ready to go with it when it goes, so you need to be up close to the front. He said, do not lead at any point, but be ready to go. And he said, don't be on the inside. He was like, try be on the outside so you can go with it. Which, to be fair, I tried to do. And I think for the first like 800 metres, I held that spot pretty well. And then I was in the middle, and I knew I had 2 choices. One, I can take the inside rail and just kind of accept my fate that I'm on the inside and just run the easiest line and just hope that it opens up, and I'll probably save a bit of energy. Or I can do what I would have done in pretty much every other race. That's the first time I've ever done that, is use a bit of energy to make a big move to go on the outside of it. I didn't do that, so I was in pretty horrendous position that fully relied on the 2 people in front of me that were in lane 1. So I think it was Cootie and Giles. If they stopped or fell or whatever, then I was completely toast. But luckily they kept pretty good momentum. With about 50 metres to go, I looked across and I was like, it felt to me like the whole track was full, like every lane was being used, and I was like, oh, I better like make sure I get through here. And luckily there was a bit of a gap for me to get through, so that was good. But when I just looked at the results then, it actually looks like all 4 of us that were in a bit of a skirmish in lane 1 actually all made it through, so it did pay off to kind of have a more conserved approach rather than be one of the people who like swung all the way out, which is exactly what I did last year and exactly how I didn't get through. So that is a practical learning from me.
You getting on, Scott? Good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. This morning, trying to read my book.
How you feeling?
Nice, good. I've raced on this track before actually for a well since it got relayed, so our stadium's nice. Excited for tomorrow. How's your day been?
Yeah, mixed, mate. Callum through, Indy dropped out, but all good.
I was very stressed watching those 1500 heats. Oh my god.
Right.
I had to watch it back on iPlayer like 5 times to make sure he didn't push anyone in the home straight. But some good half-time analysis from me. But yeah,
Nice.
should be good.
India Weir has made a surge to the front and has sprinted out the stadium. That's what they said, didn't they? And I was like, oh.
Sprinted.
Yeah, that's kind of what they said, didn't they, Charlie?
It wasn't like you were going that slowly when you left. When you went out.
I'm assuming the calf was twanging.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I walked that stadium.
You did walk. And you didn't limp.
So,
And you didn't limp. You weren't limping.
so India, rest until it's better now.
Yeah.
No messing around.
Yeah.
Got to get it right. It's persisted too long,
Yeah.
so we need to get to the bottom of it. Okay.
Yep. Good evening, everybody. No, good morning, everybody. No, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a nice warm day in Birmingham. On deck today, we have Scott BC in the 5K in just a few minutes' time. We have the men's steeplechase, and then I think he's on right after that. And then we have Callum Elson in the men's 1500 at 4 something.
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Had some nice conversations with the guys in the warm-up track, which is quite nice. Had some nice conversations with some officials about India from yesterday, just to make them fully aware of where we are and some circumstances they need to be aware of. And looking forward to an afternoon's racing, which are El Scorchio temperatures.
I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. When I'm really trying, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. When I'm really trying.
How we doing, lads?
Bad.
Yeah?
Bad. In a mood.
You're in a mood.
Was stuck in anti-doping for 2 hours, missed all the other races. So that just was a cherry on top of a shite day. So I was there for urine and blood, and then you have to wait an hour after exercise before you can get bloods taken. So, and you can't, the guy can't leave you, so I was just it took ages.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, talk us through, Scott. You made the break, but you're part of the break.
Yeah.
And then just kind of came down to a sprint finish.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts straight away?
Just fuming, really. I was so pissed off straight after. Just like, I don't know. It's like I saw it with a mile to go, and the guy Jake was leading, and he pulled aside a bit, and I was like, oh, got 4 laps. I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm good enough to close here. I was like, I can run 4 flat, 4 or low for the last mile. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I ran a 62, and then I was like, just felt harder than I think I thought it would. And then I was like, oh fuck, I'm not really going to be able to do that much damage here on the front. So then I was like, I'll just try and keep it moving, but I didn't feel like I could squeeze it or anything. And then just when I realised everyone was still there with 500 to go, I was just a bit like, just like trying to stay in it. But yeah, just disappointing really. Just didn't execute how I want. Didn't really feel how I wanted to. Didn't close how I wanted to. But yeah. Yes, I'm going to front tomorrow, some altitude. Hopefully I'll be able to double at comms, but we'll see on their decision. So front for a few weeks and then a 5k.
See this guy came 4th at British Champs.
Someone has
died. Elite mentality right there. Elite mentality. Yeah. You're the kind of guy to get a runners-up medal and put it away, like Phil Foden.
Yeah, I don't celebrate goals. It's my job.
Callum, how are you feeling?
No.
Scott,
yeah, I'm feeling all right. Not the final I dreamt of, but I did my best. Honestly, I just felt like a bit tired and a bit like just couldn't go with it too well. I got out really well because I was conscious I had Giles and a few other people around me, and I was like, I really don't want to get really trapped. But at the same time, I didn't want to be at the front, but it's kind of like the lesser of two evils, if you get what I mean. So I got out well, I was like, I'm at the front, it's fine. I just made sure I went slow enough that it didn't really matter that I was at the front. Like when you're going that slow, you can be anywhere in the pack and it sort of feels the same. And then I felt actually like I was at the front for way longer than I thought. I thought people would make moves a little bit earlier, so I was taking a lot of confidence from it, and I felt, you know what, I feel all right here. And what I was hoping would happen is I could see a couple of people in my peripheral, and I thought when they sort of have a nudge on to say, okay, Callum, like if you're going to be at the front, start to go a bit faster, I thought I'll just go, oh, okay, creep up the pace a little bit, and then hopefully if I can get through to the bell, then I'm in the best position in terms of I've got the shortest line the whole way around, and people are going to have to work harder to come round. But just at sort of, was it 500 to go, I think, or maybe 600 to go, I think, wasn't it? The move that Arlo Ludwig made around the outside and kind of brought a couple of people with him that were switched on enough to follow it. It happened so quick and went from sort of like gear 2 to gear 6. It was probably like such a perfect move. It went so quick that unless I could just burst and react, which I failed to do, whether I could physically or mentally, whatever the problem was, I failed to do. Before I knew it, I'd just been engulfed by sort of like 4 or 5 runners. And I thought, all right, don't panic. Like, there's some people that are just going with it that you might be able to catch. But then I just started to feel really drained, and it was like quite hard to keep going. I didn't finish too quick, to be fair. But so yeah, solid British champs for me overall. Back in the final, beaten by really good people. And I think I came in, I don't know the actual facts of it, but I know in my heat yesterday I was only ranked 10th in my heat. So overall in this meet I must be ranked like in the 20s probably on season's best. So to come and finish 11th or 10th or whatever I did is pretty solid. So on to the next races.
Oh God, Charlie's following me.
Andy, talk us through what's just happened in the afternoon. Scott and Callum.
So in the afternoon we had Callum in the 1500 metres. Didn't make the final last year. This year made the final, which was a fantastic step forward from last year. And in a very tactical race, yeah, we didn't win, but he didn't do anything wrong. It was a classy 12 athletes in that final, and he was one of them. So it was good to see him there.
Nice. And Scott?
Yeah, Scott, 5K, there was definitely a medal on the table. 4 of them broke clear. Unfortunately for Scott, he wasn't in the medals at the end. But it's another race, we move on to another day.
Nice. And what's next for the group, Andy?
Yeah, so interesting times ahead. Callum's racing in Calcafor next Saturday. Hoping to go out and watch him there. And Scott's heading out to Font-Romeu for some training before coming out and racing 5K. And more of the same.